Hello everyone, this is Geeta Sharma from Non-Native IELTS. I have over 10 years of experience of teaching IELTS to students, and I am certified by Cambridge University Press, IDP and British Council. Today in this video, we'll be talking about certain appropriate answers to the first part of speaking interview that is generally taken one-on-one by examiner, but unfortunately, due to this COVID period or pandemic, most of the examiners have preferred not to travel to other specific countries, and that is why some of the tests are even taken online. So I have some set of questions in front of me. I'd be trying to answer them. First of all, I would be like mentioning the question and then the answer, an appropriate answer that we can actually give if we are asked that specific question. Without further ado, let's start with the video. Okay, so the first question is, may I know your full name? Sure. My name is Geeta Sharma. How may I address you? Well, my name is divided into two parts, that is Geeta and Sharma. You can even answer this question like this. Well, my name is divided into two parts. My first name is Geeta and my last name is Sharma. You may call me by my first name, that is Geeta. How may I see your ID? Sure, here it is. Where do you come from? Well, I belong from Punjab. I belong from Punjab. It is a beautiful state that is situated in India. Or you can even mention, well, I am from Bathinda. It's a beautiful city of lakes. It is situated in Punjab, India. If you answer like this, that would be better. The former answer was not complete. The second answer is a bit complete, more detailed. So you make sure that you're answering in a detailed way. Okay, let's move towards the next set of questions, that is work or studies. Let's check. The question is, what work do you do? Well, if you are working, right? Well, I'm working as an IELTS trainer. I'm self-employed. I'm not working under any organization or firm, and I really enjoy my work. So see, remember, if you are working, you have to mention from which firm do you belong or under which firm you're working. It is really important to mention that. Okay, suppose you're not working and you are still a student. What type of answer you're supposed to give? Let's try it out. What work do you do? Well, I'm a student and I have just completed my higher secondary. That is why I believe that. Now, please make sure when you are answering this question, if you have completed your +2. I have heard most of the students saying that I have completed my +2. Saying +2 is a bad idea. Never say that. So how can you answer? Well, as I am a student, I have recently completed my 12th standard or higher secondary. Second one is better. Higher secondary from, now you can mention the name of the college or the university, that is the institution from where you passed it. Plus, you can mention the state from where you did it. Plus, you can mention the country, and that is India, right? Or any other specific country from where you did it, right? Okay, let's move towards the next question. Why did you choose to do that type of work? Well, I'm an English instructor and I have always been fascinated by this specific language. I remember the time when I was merely a student in 6th standard, I believe, and I used to solve certain exercises of grammar. I loved doing it. That is why I believe I chose this profession. So see, remember your answer. If it is in detail, if it comes naturally to you, it'll actually help you score more, right? It is really important to be more clear to your examiner. It is literally important. Let's move. Do you like your job? Obviously, I love it. I love interacting with students. My students actually give me that confidence to work hard or to remain working hard on myself. Which one is better? The second one. Try to be more detailed, right? Okay, next question. Do you miss being a student? Well, I really miss being a student, but I cannot say that I don't like this phase of my life. I love being an English instructor. Now, I used that pause. See, when you're saying that is negative, right? There are two types of pauses. One is positive, another one is negative. Let's talk about the positive pause here. If you are taking a positive pause, that means you have forgotten a time period, that is that specific age or the month. If you are taking a positive pause, you have forgotten the name of the person. So you can obviously take time to recall it, right? But if you have forgotten, suppose a better vocabulary word, for example, if you have to say, I am good, right? Good is a basic word. Let's try to change it a bit. I'm outstanding. I'm exceptional. This is better, right? When you are using better words, that means you are actually nearing to that better band score. And when I talk about better band score, I'm talking about at least a 7, right? Make sure that you have better goals in your life. Don't just strive for 6 or 6.5. I'm not saying that that's not an accomplishment. Please don't misunderstand me. I am saying that make sure that you are shooting for the moon, and even if you miss, you land on the stars. That means if your goals are bigger, right? Even if you are not being able to achieve that, you'll at least achieve the goal that you wanted to achieve. You should aim higher, right? Okay, let's move. So the question was, do you miss being a student? I would say I really miss being a student because that specific phase of life is literally tension free. It is less burdensome, but I cannot say that I don't enjoy my present stage of life because this phase has given me the opportunity to share my views with my students. I love taking doubts of my students and I try my best to clear them out. See, you have to be good. If you love what you're working, right, you have to say that you love it. And please don't say negative things. I am not saying that you can't say that I don't like it, right? But you have to say something that is alternative. Make it up. Don't say short answers. Don't say just one word. You have to give detailed answers. Remember, your stress should be on detailed answers. Okay, let's move. The other question. Suppose you're a student and the examiner is asking you, what subjects are you studying? You have to introduce that you are studying in this stream, and then you have to talk about the subjects, right? Be very clear, relevant. Okay, let's try it out. What subjects are you studying? Well, I'm an art student and I am studying in my 11th standard in the state of, suppose you're doing it in Punjab. In Punjab, I am studying around 7 subjects in it, and you can talk about the subjects, right? This was just a hypothetical answer. See, you have to be detailed, you have to know, and you have to name them You have to name the subjects that you're studying, and that too clearly. Please remember, if you're clear, you'll score more. I am stressing on it because it is really, really important. Believe me, it's really important. Okay, let's move towards some other questions. Why did you choose to study that subject or those subjects? Well, I've always been fascinated towards studying arts or humanities because it was a passion in me, or there was a passion in me. That is better. Because there was a passion in me to strive for better goals. My ambition in life is to become an English instructor and provide personality development classes to my students. So I believe that taking up English was the best decision I did. That's it, right? You don't have to say that's it. Just make sure that you are expressive. I know there'd be a mask on your face, but it'll actually reflect from your eyes whether you're confident or not. You have to be expressive. I remember, see, there is a student of mine who told me that, ma'am, I cannot be expressive because one of my friends told me that if you'll be expressive, they'll deduct bands. No, that's not true. You have to be expressive. Please be expressive. You'll score more. Believe me, you'll score more. Okay, let's move towards the next question. Do you like your subject? Why not? To be frank, remember your answers should be different. There should be a range of variety in your answers, right? Don't just start with yes or no. Do you like your subject? Why not? To be frank, I'm in love with my subject. That is English. Because each and every day I'm learning something new that I never had the opportunity to or chance to learn from a specific university. I believe that the institution where I'm studying is making sure that I can explore each and every comprehensive detail related to the subject. So you have to be very good. Please use relevant words and please use better vocabulary words. I used the word comprehensive detail. Comprehensive in itself means detailed, but you're using it, if you are using it as a collocation, you're using two different words. Comprehensive detail, that means you're saying in detail. Right, let's just move. Is it very interesting? Obviously, I believe it is one of the most interesting subjects that I've ever chosen to study. I think the specific format of English in itself makes it really fascinating to study. You get a chance. Now, some of the students say that their teachers are telling them that you cannot use that you word. You can use it. Come on, it's natural. You can use you. I have had students who used you and they scored an 8 and 8.5. I used you and I scored an 8 in my examination. That is completely okay if you're using you, but don't overdo it. See, make sure that you are not using it in every sentence. That sounds weird, right? You have to be very good and make sure that you don't have unrealistic expectations from yourself. You have to be very good, and being very good means you have to take feedback from your trainer. Wherever you are, please take a feedback that is reliable, right? From a trainer who has scored good. If you are like wanting to score better, go for or hire a trainer who can give you a reliable advice. That is important. Let me tell you one thing. I am also providing online classes to students. If you are interested, you can comment below. Thank you. Let's move. Okay, so the next question is, are you looking forward to working? Suppose you're a student and you have to answer this. I believe that working would open doors of opportunities to me. So Yes, I am looking forward to it. I believe that I would be suitable to teaching profession because I've had that choice in me, or that urge in me. Urge is a better word. That urge in me to share my views and ideas with others. That's why I think that working would be the most appropriate option for me in the future, in the near future. That is better. Do you prefer to study in the mornings or afternoons? I believe that early mornings actually do better for me, because if I study in late night, I would be disturbing my sleep cycle, and I won't be able to give my 100% to it. That is studies or academics. Please give options, study or academics, if you are getting it naturally in your head. And it is okay. Believe me, it's completely okay. You can speak like this, right? I would say the last tip. See, we have covered two different type of questions today. I would like to leave you thinking about it, like whether the person or the trainer who is giving you training is giving you a reliable feedback. Make sure that you record yourself. First tip. Second, make sure you never confine yourself and answer in just one or two sentences. There are questions which require you to speak more. And the third tip and the last tip would be, make sure that you speak more than your examiner. If you'll answer lengthy sentences in lengthy sentences, you would score more, because you would be able to, number one, speak different or range of sentences. Number two, you'd be able to use relevant vocabulary words in that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped you. It'll help you for sure if you like, comment, and share. And please subscribe if you like the video. Thank you so much. I'll meet you in a different video.